Well, good evening, my storytime friends. Are you all ready for bed? I hope so, because then you're ready for another true bedtime Bible story about Jesus. We're going to continue in the Gospel of Mark. Chapter 4 is our story tonight, and it is called The Storm. Jesus was tired from preaching all day. "It's time," he said, "to get away." Near the dock, some fishing boats lay, so they got in a boat and sailed away. A gentle breeze began to blow as the evening sun was sinking low. The disciples sailed across the deep, and Jesus soon fell fast asleep. But suddenly the wind grew strong. It pushed the little boat along. When thunderclouds began to form, the disciples knew it was a storm. Oh dear, that's frightening. The waves grew tall and splashed around. The wind made such a howling sound. The little boat pitched up and down until they cried, "We're going to drown! Jesus, wake up! Don't you care that waves are splashing everywhere?" Oh dear, that's frightening. Jesus lifted up his head. He looked around, and then he said, "Be calm, be still, O wind and sea." And it was calm immediately. Wow. The disciples couldn't believe their eyes. The storm had stopped, to their surprise. But Jesus said, "You need not fear. Didn't you know that I was here? Have faith in God. He's always near." I love that story. And it's true. Jesus really did stop the wind and the waves just by speaking. The wind and the waves obeyed Jesus. Isn't that so amazing? Jesus is God's Son, and he can do anything, and we never need to be afraid. Jesus is always near us. He wanted the disciples to know that. He didn't want them to be afraid. He wanted them to trust him. And he saved them from that storm, didn't he, by calming the wind and the waves. And Jesus can calm the storms in our lives too, if we just trust him and ask him for his help. It's good to know that. So now, snuggle in, turn off the light, close your eyes and say good night. God will keep you in his care. Remember, he is always there. May God bless you and keep you all through the night. Sleep tight. Good night.